rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome back to another episode of A Moment with the Banal Study Sisters. On today's episode, inshallah, we are going to be discussing what modesty really means. And our sister here is going to enlighten us about the meaning of modesty.
Now, Assalamu alaikum once again. When we hear the word modesty, many of us immediately think that it is limited to hijab or jilbab alone. But in Islam, modesty is much more deeper than that. It covers the way we dress, the way we speak, the way we interact with people, how we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and even the way we treat others.
One thing we also need to know is that before modesty shows in our clothing, our speech, or action, it begins in the heart. Yes, that is modesty of the heart. And modesty of the heart means having taqwa, the fear of Allah, and the awareness, which is a feeling that keeps our heart humble and conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time.
Now, modesty in the heart is also that quiet voice inside you that always says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching me, so I should be careful with how I think, what I say, and also how I behave.
Like in Surah Al-Hadid, verse number 4, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ, and He is with you wherever you are. وَاللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرٌ, and Allah of what you do is seeing. That is, Allah is seeing whatever you are doing. So this verse reminds us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala isn't distant at all. He is much more closer to us than we can ever imagine.
Now, just as He said in Surah Al-Qaf, verse 16, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ, and that we have created the mankind, وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ, and we are aware of what their souls whispers. وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ, and that we are more closer to them than their jugular vein.
Allah is aware of everything. He's aware of the choices we make. He's aware of the secrets we keep in our heart. So when we live with this awareness, then haya naturally becomes blossom. Until next time, see you all in our next episode. A Moment
With the Banal Study